Hi guys, good morning. You're welcome to Frankly Speaking with Glory again. As you already know, my name is Glory Elijah, and I have one crazy gist for you from last night's BBNaija show. So guys, I am quite irritated and I need help to calm down my temper. I just need somebody to just give me 5 minutes access into Biggie's house. I need to teach KHAFI just a simple lesson, and I also have padlock. I want to padlock her lips and her pussy. Okay, I'm sorry, before I say something weird right now, this is the gist, guys. So we all out here are facing what we call KHAFI trending on the news in the UK, right? So KHAFI's name is all over the place. I've got friends who have been calling me from over there, telling me that wow, that this girl's case is really serious, and the UK police, they are seriously doing a lot of investigations, blah blah blah. So it's not even as light as we think. It's a very, very serious issue over there, and they are waiting for her to return, whether she takes up the job again or not. So we are here panicking that this girl is in a lot of trouble and we're looking for how to help her when she comes out of the house. But Madame is still inside the house making her moves again. So after like over a week that she and Gedoni did not sleep on the same bed, they finally slept on the same bed yesterday night. And then she started off with all those crazy stories about the princess and a princess that wanted a prince, blah 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 blah, and then they started making out again. I'm not going to be the one to tell you guys that they had sex again for the third time, but what I'm going to tell you is that they were into some intense smooching, guys. The smooching, get part two. It was so crazy that Esther and Frodd, who were still awake, and even Omashola, they were disgusted. And they were irritated because these people were also gisting and in their own lovey-dovey zone. But then they were really disgusted because it wasn't even lights out at that time. The lights were still on. I mean, these guys should have a bit of dignity. And at least they've seen some of the clips that Biggie played for them on Monday. They've seen that, Biggie usually records everything. Biggie has clips of what's going on in the house. At least that should teach them a lesson that, whatever you want to do, try to be a little bit discreet and do it with a bit of dignity. But these people were so, my God, guys, I am exasperated. That's the word. I am exasperated. As usual now, we know that it's usually KHAFI that initiates these things, and it's very, very upsetting. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Somebody should just sneak me into Biggie's house for just 5 minutes. I beg you, just 5 minutes. I need to teach this girl some lessons. God, it's really annoying. And whenever they are into that their lovey-dovey zone, they make a lot of sounds, the moanings, the groanings. Honestly, guys, you guys should see Esther's face. Esther was so disgusted. Omashola was even peeping, and that was even a bit of motivation for Frodd to start tweaking Esther, that Esther should give him some loving as well. It was so funny to see, guys. But at the end of the day, Esther and Frodd cuddled. Yeah, they cuddled to sleep. But poor Omashola, I was so sorry for Omashola. I felt so sorry for Omashola because Omashola is now single again. No more Venita in his comfort zone. So he was just picking at KHAFI and Gedoni. So guys, overall, I cannot tell you if they had sex again for the third time. What I can tell you is they have started their smooching again, and this time around they don't even have the patience or the dignity to even wait for lights out. So it's very, very disgusting. Question of the video: what do you think, guys? Do you think that they are right for always going at each other like that, lights out, or do you think that they should do it a bit more discreetly, even though Biggie sees it all? That's the question of this video. And what else, guys? Yeah, so last night in Biggie's house was quite interesting. After the coronation and the after party of the coronation, all the housemates were so exhausted, they called it a night quite early. So people like Diane and Elo, they found themselves on one bed and they were talking and talking. So it seems like a chemistry is brewing between those two people. The chemistry started brewing when they had the Oppo Runway task. No, was it the Opera Runway task? No, not the Opera Runway task. It was the drama presentation they had, and I think Diane was the servant girl and Elo was the prince who loved music. So the chemistry started growing up from there. That at that point where they pretended to have kissed during the play, and then they fell out. You know, the closeness wasn't there anymore like before, after Diane saved Sir D during the live nomination challenge and put up Joe instead for possible eviction. So these two people came back again yesterday, and they were talking in hushed tones. So guys, watch out for those two people. Remember, Diane says that she doesn't like fair guys, she doesn't like light-skinned guys. So let's see if Ella will be able to change her mind on that. And what else, guys? Yeah, Frodd and Esther. See those two people, guys? I don't know. Frodd is so horny. He is seriously looking for Esther to open the cookie jar for him once and for all, but then Esther is seriously playing hard to get. So let's see how that works out. This is the 7th week. We still have like 6 more weeks to go or more. Let's see if Esther will still be able to hold out on Frodd, or if she's finally gonna give in. And basically, guys, that's what happened on the BBNaija show last night and the early hours of this morning. So yesterday I asked you guys a question at the end of my video about how long you think is appropriate to date a girl if you are a guy, before popping the question. And for a woman, how long do you think a guy should date you before he pops up the question? And most of you said 6 years is too long, you know, as per the video I told you I saw on Instagram and Twitter. So a lot of you said that 2 to 3 years. A lot of you said 6 months, and someone said 90 days. Oh my god, some of you shy, some of you are so savage. I thought I had A1 in savagery, but you guys, I carry hand for now. Anyways, guys, I told you I was going to talk about it this morning, so this is my own opinion, and I'm using that video as a point of reference. Now, number one, it is a no-no for me to even be in a relationship for 6 years. Take for example, I was in secondary school, or I met a guy while I was in the university. That's actually different, you know, because in Nigerian university our courses range between 4 years, 3 years, 4 years to 6 years. If you're studying medicine, 6 years. So if we were in university and we met during our studies, that's understandable. So you can calculate that, okay, the relationship has spread from while we were in school. But if after our studies and we still find ourselves dating for 6 years, God forbid, I cannot do that shit. No way. I feel like if we were dating while we were in school, that's enough number of years for us to study each other. Yes. And then maybe after university we can spend another like 6 months, you know, planning and doing whatever. But then after that 4 years in school or 6 years in school, sorry loves, 6 years outside of school again is way too much. Come on, it's not a project. Yes, it's not a government project or whatever. And another point is, I cannot spend 6 years in a relationship with a guy like that. What are we doing? Are we confused? Is it that we don't even know our left from our right? I mean, if we are mature adults, we should be able to know what we want from even the first 3 months of the relationship. And ladies, listen, if in the first 2 months or even 1 month of the relationship you don't know what a guy wants to do with you, please open your options. Don't enclose yourself into just that particular relationship. Open your options, make yourself available. Yes, because the truth is, ladies, we do not have time. Men have time. Ladies do not have time. Our biological clock is different from men's biological clock. And note, guys, whatever I am saying, I am not saying that it is a must for every woman to be in a relationship or to get married. I am not one of those people that embraces societal stereotypes that says that a woman must get married before the age of 30. No way. I believe that you should pursue your dreams, do whatever suits you, and work according to your time, because everybody's psychology is not the same. So for me, for you to be ready for marriage, you need to be financially, psychologically, and emotionally prepared. If you are not, then please don't rush into it. So going back to that video, I said that the lady slapped the guy because the guy refused a public proposal. Number one, she was wrong. Yeah, why would she want to propose to the guy? This is fucking Nigeria. This is not abroad. Abroad, that is the trend. But in Nigeria, our Nigerian men have not opened their self to accept that form of forwardness from ladies. In this our environment here, a lot of Nigerian men believe that they are supposed to be the chaser. They are supposed to be the one making the first moves, not the women. So ladies, control yourselves. Yes, control yourselves. If you and the guy were abroad, you could do that public proposal and it might work out well for you. But in this our society, this is like the third video I am seeing now that the lady is proposing to a guy in public and the guy is refusing. So ladies, control yourselves. Stop trying to act, bring up the Western tradition into your relationship, especially when your partner is not that exposed yet to that kind of culture. And another thing I want to say is the lady was wrong to have slapped the guy. Yes, she probably was shocked that, oh, after dating me for 6 years, you refused my proposal. Oh my God, you slapped the guy. It's wrong. A lot of people will interpret that as you being violent. Yeah. So for me, I interpreted that as, one, she was either shocked and frustrated and then she slapped him, or that is how she has always been in their relationship. So she probably has anger issues to have slapped that guy like that. So ladies, that's my own opinion. I do not support dating for 6 years. I beg. Somebody rescue me, this, I beg. I do not support that. That is just way too long. And other thing we should also understand is human beings are dynamic. Yeah, you meet somebody today, one or two character traits in the person might remain static, but the rest of the person's characters and behaviors, it changes over time. So if you are dating somebody for 6-10 years and you are hoping and expecting that you will continue to learn the person and study the person, guys, human behavior and human characteristics is a never-ending educational institution. You can never finish understanding a human being, because as we grow older in age, as we go older and we grow advanced in experience, career, and everything about us, people change. Society affects our characters and our behaviors. Life itself is enough struggle or enough enjoyment to affect someone's psyche. So you can never finish knowing someone. One of you guys commented in the comment section that you dated your husband for 1 year, but you guys have been married for 9 years and you are still learning each other. That is a classic example. Yeah, my parents were married for over 40 years, and there are times that I noticed that both of them will still be quarreling over little funny things, and then I'll be asking my mom, like, come, is it that when people were dating you didn't notice all these things? And then she will tell me that, come, you never finish knowing someone. You can never finish knowing someone. That is why those who are married will tell you that marriage is a compromise. Yeah, so guys and ladies out there, know yourself. Yeah, know what you want. Stop fooling around. Stop wasting each other's time. If you're ready to settle down, well, go ahead and do it. If you are not, please stop wasting each other's time and just channel your energy into developing yourself. All right, guys, so that's all for this morning's episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory. If you have any thoughts about my own opinion on this issue, you know what to do. Do well by commenting in the comment section below, and I'll definitely respond to you as usual. If you're new to this channel and you are watching me blab and talk away for the first time, hey, it's free. All you have to do is click on the red subscribe button, and also if you want to join the notification gang, just click on the white bell button that is called the post notification bell. Click on that and you will definitely become the part of this family. A part of this family, not the part of this family. I didn't speak that rubbish English. So you become a part of this family, and you also be the first person to get my videos whenever I upload. And that will be all for this morning's episode. This is the second time I'm saying it. Bye bye before I keep blabbing. Bye bye.